Boys, what's up? Welcome to a Jujutsu Kaisen video. Today I'm going over the top 10 strongest characters so far in the series. Take note that this video was recorded when chapter 143 was the latest, so if something crazy happens in 144 or later on, this list probably won't be as accurate. And when I say strongest, it's referring to everything a character is capable of or what they have shown in the story so far. As always, top 10s like this feature a lot of interchangeable stuff, but I think I did quite well in the ranking. Before leaving today's video, make sure to subscribe if you're a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, and let me know down in the comments some other vids you want from me. Watch the end to be a mad lad, and of course, enjoy the video. Before I get into the top 10, Megumi and Yuji will most likely reach the top 10 soon with the insane potential they both had and of course story significance. It's also very possible that Kinji could be in the top 10 based on Gojo's statement that he can rival him in the future, but we haven't seen him in the manga or we haven't had his official reveal yet, so I can't rank him in today's video. Now onto the ranking. Let's do this a different way, starting with the strongest or the top 3, which I consider the current peak of the verse. Rank 1 being, of course, Gojo. There's various statements throughout the series directly saying that he is the current strongest sorcerer, and we also have him himself saying he can deal with a full-powered Sukuna if need be. He has confidence in his own power. If you read the series, we've seen all his hacks with his insane cursed energy output, his hacks abilities all around. He has domain expansion. There's everything about Gojo is broken, and I think it's pretty obvious at the current point in the series, he is the number 1 strongest character. I believe rank 2 and 3 are pretty interchangeable, but currently at rank 2 I have Yuta, and rank 3 I have current Sukuna. Sukuna doesn't have his full power yet. Maybe once he gets his full power back, he may reach rank 1 or rank 2. This depends what he's truly capable of. I'm guessing we're going to get him fighting Gojo seriously at some point to truly get a scale between the two, but at the current point I'm going to place Yuta at number 2. We have Gojo's statement saying that he could possibly surpass him at some point, but at the current point in the series I still put Gojo above Yuta. But it's also stated that Yuta has pretty much infinite cursed energy and resulting in having more than Gojo, but doesn't have the same level as, overall hacks that Gojo has. But you could argue he has more potential than Gojo and will most likely surpass Gojo as the story goes on. And I don't think I need to go into too much detail about Sukuna's power. It's already pretty obvious that he is top 3 and one of the strongest characters in the series. I can safely say that these 3, Gojo, Yuta, and Sukuna, are the top 3 of the verse and by far the strongest we've seen so far. Definitely a step above everyone else in today's video. Now onto rank 4, 5 and 6, which is the tier below, and I consider these 3 pretty interchangeable as well. At rank 4, I have one of the most badass characters in the series so far. We have Toji, and the person who is Megumi's father, and someone who's a character that doesn't have his own cursed energy, and even without having that, he was able to defeat a younger, weaker Gojo and absolutely roll a weaker Geto, which by default puts him above most people in the series, even if it was a younger and weaker Gojo, and that he did later on get defeated by Gojo when he unleashed more of his power and learned some new tricks. But he could have actually killed Gojo in their fight. But also take note, he did have a lot of prep time to deal with Gojo in this situation, but regardless, this is very impressive. But it did make him pretty hard to gauge in power with only this flashback until we got his reincarnation in the Shibuya incident arc and rolled Dagon, which was easily dealing with multiple high-ranking sorcerers, with it demonstrating his raw speed even more so than what it did in the Gojo flashback. And as a whole, it proved that he was way above most special grade curses, above, rank 1 sorcerers and special grade 1 sorcerers, making him one of the strongest characters in the series and a pretty safe bet at rank 4. At rank 5 and 6, I have the other 2 special grade sorcerers from the start of the series, that being Geto and Yuki. I decided to place Geto at rank 5 and Yuki at rank 6. We haven't fully seen what Yuki is capable of, while we've seen more of Geto, and we got his defeat in, Volume 0 of Jujutsu Kaisen against Yuta, which is probably the most powerful version we've seen so far of Geto, not including the brain version currently in the series, because as we know, that isn't really Geto. And Yuki, we haven't really seen much of or really anything of her power, but she is the master of best boy, so maybe she's pretty OP and could go above Geto, but I'm going to place her at 6 now. And Geto, overall, hacks all around, has one of the coolest abilities in the series. Sadly, he got defeated by Yuta in Volume 0, which puts his ranking down quite a bit, not above him by default in my opinion. And we also had his defeat by Toji in the past. It was a weaker Geto, but still the fact he got like 0 diff, I can't put him above Toji, but there could be arguments made that his peak strength is above Toji for his curses he unleashed against Yuta. But yep, that's the second tier in today's ranking. I'm confident in saying that these 3 are a tier above everyone else below in today's video. But thinking about the rest, now it's the hardest part of the video, the remaining 4 places. Let's first take note all the characters I'd consider to be on this tier, or possible choices, starting with the cursed spirits. We have the 5 unregistered special grades that are at least above 5 Sukune fingers in raw power. We have Mahito, Jogo, Hanami, Dagon, and Choso. And for the sorcerers, we have the 4 leaders of the Zenin family, considered special grade 1s, and the strongest of the first grade, which is probably Todo at this point. I think it's unlikely that any of the sorcerers could defeat either of the 5 mentioned special grades in a one-on-one match, at their current power at least. I do see Todo getting past their level at some point though. However, it's possible if they have a specific counter, but they don't really scale in a one-on-one battle that well. So today's rank 7 to 10 will be 4 of the above mentioned special grade curses. But how should I rank them? It's very clear that Mahito, when he was first introduced alongside the others, was the weakest of the 5, but he by far has got the most shine and the most improvement in the series before his defeat and absorption. But how much? I'm willing to say he's got that much improvement considering he unlocked his domain expansion and later stuff in the Shibuya incident arc. He's most likely the strongest of the 5 mentioned curses, and I'm going to put him at rank 7. I think it's fair to put the other 2 that have a shown domain expansion at rank 9 and 8, that being Jogo and Dagon. It's kinda hard to scale Jogo as he kinda got done dirty in the series, with his only fights being against the strongest characters in the series, Gojo and 15 finger Sukuna, who vastly outmatch him and just dominate him, and Dagon, who was winning against a group of rank 1, rank 2 and even special grade 1 sorcerers before getting stomped by a reincarnated Toji. But based on showings in the series, I'm placing Dagon at rank 8 and Jogo in rank 9. Now, 10th spot is between Choso and Hanami. This could really go either way, but in today's video I'm just going to give it to Choso. And yep, that's my ranking for the current top 10 strongest characters in Jujutsu Kaisen at chapter 143. Let me know your rankings down in the comments, other Jujutsu Kaisen videos you want from me. As always, thanks to the chads who support via the Patreon, couldn't be doing this without you mad lads. But yep, that's it guys, peace.